Hey, what are you doing? It's 7 o'clock. It's time for the Avenue. Oh, and by the way, while we're here, I'm going to enjoy this delicious margarita and order some good food from Monterrey Mexican Restaurant. Until then, stop watching. It's time for the Avenue. Hello, Bristol. Welcome back to the Avenue. We're here. We're still going. And I have a very special guest joining me. And yes, that was me there at Monterrey Mexican Restaurant. We're going to have more details on how you, the viewers, can win a $100 gift card to Monterrey for Mother's Day. But we're going to talk about that a little later on the show. But for now, I have a very special guest joining me. She's been here on the show before. She's no stranger to the Avenue, the one and only Melina Floyd. Hi, Melina. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Oh, I'm just doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for having me.
No, absolutely. It's always a pleasure to have you. We always have a lot of fun,
Yes, we do.
and sometimes I feel like we could just talk for hours,
We could.
and I think sometimes we literally do,
I think, yeah,
you know.
many times we have.
But I think that's mainly because you do so much for the city. You know, I go to an event and there's Melina. I go to another event and there's more Melina. It's the Melina Everywhere show.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
How do you manage your time?
With a lot of support and two different calendars that are synced to each other. And a little bit of constant anxiety, but I also, drink a lot of tea and I do a lot of self-care to manage myself so that I can also keep up with all the things that I do. But I do them because I like them and I want to do things for the community that raised me, that I grew up in, and I want to give back now that I'm able to.
Absolutely. And you look lovely, by the way, as always.
Thank
So I need to
you.
compliment you. You look great.
Thank you.
This takes a lot of work, but it seems like it's simple for you.
Oh,
So,
stop. You
con-
look lovely
co-
as well. I'm enjoying the lavender, the purple shade here that we've
you
got
know,
going on.
that's my favorite color
Right?
because it's my alma mater.
Okay.
I've shouted out before, but shout out Roy Miller High School. You
Okay.
know, my favorite school in all the world.
I love that for you.
Yes, absolutely. But Melina, we're here to talk about something very special, and that is the community garden. Now, we've talked about the community garden prior,
Mhm.
when we first started the show, The Avenue, but the cold weather is starting to slowly creep away,
Mhm.
which is kind of weird because it was like 80 degrees. And then a couple of days later, we're back down in the 30s. It's doing a number on me, but the warmer days are coming. And with warmer days comes the ability to grow the garden. So, once again, for those who may not know, explain to our viewers what exactly is it that you do and how can people assist, participate, volunteer, and if you have any upcoming events?
Sure. Thank you for that. So yes, gardening season 2026 is approaching quickly and I am very excited. I founded last year a community garden organization that is a collective. So it is called Bristol Opportunity Collective. And the reason we use that language is because of the plethora of opportunities it provides people while also collectively working in tandem with different parts of the community to bring about change. And so we have partnerships all throughout the city of Bristol, from the Bristol Public Schools to local nonprofit organizations to the city itself and other sponsors that we've had. Most recently, started working with Bristol Pride, who is having an event for us on Saturday, this Saturday, April 25th at 11 a.m. at the Bristol Bazaar. That's on 67 Race Street in
Mhm.
Bristol. So you can join Bristol Pride and Bristol Opportunity Collective for a seed paper making event. It's a little messy, but it's for all ages and it's lots of fun.
What is see? Do we have a flyer for that?
I do. I can get you one.
Okay, that's not the
Yes.
flyer that we have currently,
That's
right?
not the flyer you have currently.
Okay, okay. But so we'll get to that later. But the people like me, I don't have a green thumb. I think my thumb is red. I tried to plant, I tried to grow because I like to cook.
Mhm.
If you can't tell, I love to cook and I love to eat. But I also had a basil plant. It didn't last very long, I tell you. But what is seed planting?
Yes, so we're doing, seed paper making.
Or seed
So
paper
you'll
making.
you'll take some small seeds and turn it into paper, basically. It's, very fun, little messy, but, great activity, indoor activity, not very heavily involved, you're not growing anything, so anybody can get involved. You can also check out Bristol Pride and everything that they're doing because they are the ones sponsoring this event. And then the following weekend, which you do have the flyer for, this is the opening of the garden. So we can take that seed paper that we make, as well as donation from the community of seedlings that people have already started. Maybe they have a little bit too much, or they've started too many, and they didn't think everything would catch, but everything started growing, and now it doesn't fit in their gardening beds at home. So they donate those seedlings to us, we can transplant them into the community garden on May 2nd. So that is at Bristol Opportunity Collective's main garden on 15 Brightwood Road here in Bristol. It's behind the Child Development Center on West Street. And the Child Development Center is our founding partner and has been with us since the beginning of this idea that this once was.
How did it come about you deciding, you know what? I want to create a community garden. What sparked the idea?
Actually, that was a big part of it. Seeing all of the seedlings that people were offering up for free. It actually, seeing it on social media, seeing it, my neighbor, my multiple neighbors of mine here in Bristol, um, they had so much extra to give, and it would all grow and yield a lot of fruits and vegetables and food that people could eat. So I said it would be a shame to waste this, and maybe there are spaces throughout the city that aren't being used that we can get people to transplant those seedlings into garden beds, and then we can have people check it out throughout the summer, water it, prune it, make sure that they're growing well. You can have pick your own during specific hours, which are listed on our website. We do have a website. It's bristolopportunitycollective.com. Still um, working on.
That's bristolopportunitycollective.com.
Yes.
All right. Well, we can put that up here on the screen here shortly.
Yes.
bristolopportunitycollective.com.
.com. And it is a always updating site with all of our information. Hours are up there, so the hours of operation when you can pick your own. Once we do have, vegetables to pick. Right now, we're working on transplanting, but all of the information is on that website.
So the flyer that we have that shows the start of is that the beginning of preparing the garden?
That's correct. Yes.
And what's all involved in that?
So we will be gathering at the main garden. That's at 15 Brightwood Road on May 2nd at 1 p.m. to transplant seedlings and to plant seeds into the garden beds. We'll also be, doing soil measurements, making sure that the garden beds have fresh soil, as we have used those garden beds previously, and so we want to make sure that the soil is perfect for gardening conditions for the spring and summer seasons. And so we have supplies available if you prefer to bring your own supplies. Maybe you have a pair of gloves that you prefer. You don't want to wear anybody else's gloves. That's fine. Bring your own if you prefer. Dress comfortably. We will have water being donated by a friend of mine, and we have some snacks that will be provided as well. When you're gardening, a good salty snack is kind of necessary. If
Snacks are always necessary for me.
I get it. I get it. And it can get, if it's going to be a sunny, warm day like we're hoping, then it would be a nice little break to take. And we have picnic tables right next to the garden area so people can rest and sit. It's just not covered. So just be mindful of that. If you're planning on attending, maybe bring a sun hat. or wear sunscreen. But yeah, come prepared to get your hands dirty if you like. And if you don't like and you would rather, find another way to get involved, we're also doing a membership interest meeting. So people who may not want to do the dirty work might want to do something more collective, more operational, more administrative, and we can talk about how that fits into the organization as well.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. And who funds this? I mean, how do you get the seeds and the plants and the soil? Where does that come from?
Viewers like you.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Well, it actually comes from the community. 100%. We are community powered, community operated, and funded. There's not any tangible dollars that are really involved. Every now and then, if we need money to buy something, somebody will donate it. We actually have somebody donating a proceed of their sales from a they're selling some of their paintings, and they're donating a proceeds of their sales to our organization in case we need to buy things. And sometimes we do. There may be an item that we don't have that we can't get donated, so we'll need to purchase it ourselves, maybe for a school program or for one of the other gardens that exist throughout the summer. So um, we don't really operate with a lot of money. People go on our Amazon wish list and order stuff and have it delivered to us. And they have been so kind. I've gotten messages from people who are saying, how else can I get involved? Um, are there things that I can do in my backyard if I can't be mobile? And you can. If there is food that you want to grow in your backyard and donate your harvest to us, you're part of the collective as well.
How long have you been doing this?
Gardening or the
The,
community
the
garden?
community garden.
The community garden started last year in May. So we're going on our 1 year. Our anniversary will be May 30th this year.
Mhm.
And that'll be a fun time as well.
Isn't it interesting to see how something you've created has turned out so positive and so good? Because it really is. I mean, as you just described, it really is a collective community coming together for something awesome. And now
Absolutely.
you're on year two.
Yeah.
How's that process been to see something that's been developed grow into what it is now?
Well, I absolutely love watching it, but I also can't sit here and take all the credit myself. I am the person sitting here and speaking to you, but I'm not the only person behind building this community that
Mhm.
that we have. So I have to shout out Carrie Walsh, who helped me connect this from the beginning and created the first garden
I
with
know Carrie.
me.
Carrie's lovely.
Carrie is lovely. She does not want to be named ever, but I had to name her
Sorry,
because
Carrie. You were named. We
she
love
is
you.
co-founder with me. And then we have Carolyn and Danny Palmquist, and they are amazing volunteers who helped me keep the gardens going and gave me so much advice because I found out I did not know nearly as much as I thought I did. And it's great to learn from other people who have different experiences and have a wealth of knowledge in something that you're breaking into. So while I know how to run an organization, gardening is more of a hobby for me. And so I was able to learn so much for them. And then I also have to shout out Tom. Tom is everywhere. We love Tom, but Tom is one of the biggest donors that we have,
Mhm.
and he has given so much to the organization, from watering cans to support in all other ways. So everybody knows Tom, but we love Tom.
Mhm.
So, yeah, there are people that have helped build this up. Even the Bristol edition has helped me every time you share, what's going on, and bring people to the community garden. It helps. There's so many supporters that we have, and Brian's Angels. I can't not talk about Brian's Angels because that's who this is for. But they also have a gardening space that we will be entering into this year. So all of the excess transplants that we have on May 2nd will be going into the garden beds next to Brian's Angels. And that's who we serve, the people that attend Brian's Angels, people who are experiencing financial hardship. That's at the heart of all of this. While it's a great opportunity for people to learn how to garden and for people to grow, learn a sustainable skill and grow food, we're also feeding people who might not be able to afford fresh produce. So this is helping people multiple ways.
Yeah. And I do want to say really quickly, I want to wish Danny Palmquist a very happy birthday. He was on our show. Excuse me, he was on our show when we were live at Monterrey Mexican Restaurant. He played his guitar for us. Such a fantastic human being. Such an absolute
Love Danny.
pleasure to talk to Danny. And Danny, from me here on the Avenue, we want to wish you a very, very happy birthday with many, many more years to come. Happy birthday, Danny.
Happy birthday, Danny.
So, Melina, we're going to continue talking a little bit more. But a quick pivot, folks. For those who you may not know, Sheridan Woods. Sheridan Woods was on the brink of closure. Now, unfortunately, that would have left hundreds of, about 100 or so residents without a place to live. But thankfully, someone stepped up. The city stepped up, and city officials and the community came together uh, to make sure that the folks of Bristol did not go without a home. Take a look. Who's After facing the threat of closure just a few years ago, Sheridan Woods Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is entering a new chapter, marked by a ribbon-cutting ceremony and renewed investment in both its facility and community. Local officials, staff, and residents gathered to celebrate the reopening and revitalization of the Longtime Care Center in Bristol, a place many described as more than just a facility, but a home.
We're excited. We want the community to know that we're open and we're in business. The building has been here for so long, just didn't want the building to close.
Quarles pointed to a difficult period when the facility, previously managed by Athena Healthcare Systems, was at risk of shutting down. Residents and employees feared losing not only services, but a place many had come to rely on for years.
A couple years ago, there was a lot of talk about closing the facility. Ellie and Jay, the owners, went back and forth with the state and whoever, for like a year and a half and made it happen. And the residents and the staff are just ecstatic.
The event also highlighted the efforts of advocates and leaders who fought to keep the center open, including Mary Fortier, who spoke about her personal connection and the urgency she felt when the facility's future was in jeopardy.
I contacted the Department of Public Health and DSS countless times. I spoke to staff, the AG's office, everyone, because I was appalled at what was happening here.
Fortier shared that her connection to Sheridan Woods dates back to her teenage years when she worked in the building kitchen at age 16.
This is a special place. Once you do find a community and a home and you're comfortable, you deserve to be able to stay there.
She recalled attending a state hearing when a previous operator sought to close the facility, describing hours of emotional testimony from residents and staff.
It was resident after resident and staff after staff talking about the family that's here and the community that's here.
At the time, more than 100 residents faced displacement.
And if she didn't do what she did, we would never be here. This community would be shut down. 100 plus residents would have nowhere to live, a place that they lived for many, many years.
Also pointed out was a series of issues under prior management, including lapses in employee health insurance coverage that left workers unknowingly uninsured during medical visits and procedures. Despite those challenges, new ownership stepped in, working with state officials for more than a year to stabilize operations and prevent closure.
We're not just winning, we're triumphant, which means that we didn't just open this place up, we opened up the best part of it.
Quarles said the turnaround is already visible, with investments being made into the facility and its services.
We already have residents, patients on this unit who are here now for rehab, and we're open for business and filling up.
The organization outlined plans for continued upgrades, including renovations, improved lighting, and a renewed focus on workplace culture and resident care.
We have new lights coming in, we have renovations planned soon, we're investing in the culture. How do we make it good for our employees? How do we make it a great place for the residents to age in? I guess my promise and our promise is to you and whoever fought for this place, it won't be in vain. We will make good of whatever you've done.
For many in attendance, the ribbon cutting marked more than a reopening. It represented the preservation of a community anchor and a renewed sense of stability for residents and families. 48 underscored that point in her remarks, connecting the fight for Sheridan Woods to a broader issue facing families across the state.
People want to age where they want to age. And home can be anywhere, but it should be their choice.
Aaron Lopez, the Bristol edition. Aaron Lopez, the Bristol edition. That's me. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that. That's me.
Okay.
But huge shout out to Mary Fortier and everyone involved to secure Sheridan Woods and make sure that the great people of Bristol who were there and the staff there were able to maintain a livelihood and a place that they called home. So a very special story there. Now, Melina, I don't know about you, but I love Christmas because I am born around Christmas time. So I love a good gift. I don't know about you. And now this may not be for the community garden, but I got you a little something because I know you like to plant and whatnot. And I hope, you know, I hope you like it. But let's grab this this little something that we got for Melina. We got you just a little something.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Will. That's Will. Will is our technical director for the night. Thank you, Will.
My favorite color.
I told you I love the color. I love the color. Can we see that on the camera? Can we take a look at that? Now, what they're called, I have no idea, but I saw it and I instantly knew this was the one for Melina.
They're mums.
They're mums.
The Bristol mums.
I knew that. I was just playing difficult.
Oh, Aaron, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. On behalf yes, on behalf of all of us here on the Avenue, because I think what you're doing with the community garden is just absolutely fantastic. For those who may not have, who need, I know you're always trying to put your best foot forward to help others. So just a small little token of my appreciation to you.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
All right.
And Bristol Edition. That means a lot to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I do have a fun game for us to play, but before that, I do want to tell for those who are still tuning in, or if you're watching after the fact, not to fret, not to worry. Now, I want to talk about a block party. Monterrey Mexican restaurant located here downtown Bristol off of Main Street. We're going to have a Cinco de Mayo block party. Yeah. Now, a portion of the street from Hope Street and North Main Street will be shut down. Now, there'll be a mechanical bull, there'll be a mobile bar, there'll be food, and it'll be a fun time. So don't forget, Cinco de Mayo. I've been asked this many times. What date is that? May 5th. I believe it's on a Tuesday.
It is.
Make sure to come out and celebrate. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Celebrate the heritage. Drink a margarita or two. I had one earlier, as you saw, and it was delicious. I tell you that. So we're also going to do a little bit more leading up to Cinco de Mayo, Melina. We're going to actually, I'm going to try to recreate one of their margaritas. They're going to try to show me how they make their margaritas.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to make one. And we're also going to see how they make some of their food and show some of their plates, That way, when Cinco de Mayo comes and you need just a little break from a margarita or two, you can have some food. And then you go back out and ride the bull or have another margarita because they are just absolutely fantastic. Shout out to Alejandra and all of the staff who always treat us really, really well when we go out to Monterrey. It's been It's been a bright place. It's a good spot for Bristol, right in downtown. So we're so excited to have that. Now, what I want to talk about is how you, the public, yes, you, the public, how you could win $100. Now, this is a $100 gift certificate to Monterrey Mexican Restaurant on Mother's Day. Now, you can give it to your mother, you can give it to a friend, you can give it to anyone else.
You can give it to me. I'm a mother.
You can give it to Melina. I'm sure she would appreciate it. Or you can just keep it for yourself. But this $100 gift card will be given to you, and this is how you earn it. You will have to go to the block party on Cinco de Mayo. Now, I wanted the rule to be you had to ride the bull, but I guess not everybody wants to do so.
I would do that.
Oh, I'm totally in for that. But in order to win this $100 gift card for Mother's Day, all you have to do is show up to the block party on Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May.
The 5th of May.
Yes. Okay. Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. Take a picture with a margarita from Monterrey Mexican Restaurant and tag Monterrey. Tag Monterrey with the hashtag Monterrey Block Party. Okay. Once again, show up to the Cinco de Mayo block party, take a picture with the margarita, and tag Monterrey with the hashtag Monterrey Block Party. And you will be in the running for that $100 gift card for Mother's Day. What an awesome opportunity.
That sounds, you literally just go, enjoy the party, take a picture of yourself, and you get entered in to win a certificate?
Yes. It's that easy. Who knew?
Sounds amazing.
Yes.
I'm going to have to try it.
Yeah, you're going to have to take your picture.
I am.
And I will take my picture.
Okay.
And with,
Okay.
And I'm going to have just one margarita. Have you seen the one margarita glass that they have at Monterrey? If you haven't been to Monterrey, they have that one glass where I'll just have one, and it's like that big.
It's like the size of your head.
I can't guarantee I'll have that, but I will have a margarita because they're just absolutely fantastic, absolutely delicious. Yes. So we're gonna have more information. We're gonna have more stories and have more video. We're gonna have a lot of fun leading up to the Cinco de Mayo event. But I did want to tell you, the people, how you could win that $100 gift certificate for Mother's Day. And again, in case you didn't hear me the first 5 times, all you have to do is show up, take a picture with your margarita at the block party on Cinco de Mayo, that's May the 5th, with the hashtag Monterrey Block Party, and tag them. And you will be entered into the drawing. Now, Melina, before we go, I just wanted to play a quick game with you.
Oh, boy.
Well, I mean, you're all about gardening.
I am.
And you're all about, I'm assuming you love plants and flowers and stuff?
I do.
Okay. Now, listen, this isn't only plants. Okay. It can be anything gardening related. But I'm going to draw something, and you have a little timer here. Thank you, Five Below. And you're going to try to guess what it is I'm drawing.
Oh, boy.
Now, I'm not a good artist, I'll tell you that. I was a stick figure kind of guy.
Okay.
Just so you know. But I'm going to try to draw, and then you try to guess. So we're going to start off simple. We're going to start off real easy here, okay? And then you tell me what it is, and then it will be your turn.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, boy, my art skills are a little rusty.
You ready for this? I'll show the camera first. Can we see this? All right, Melina. What do you think this is?
I'm going to guess this is a flower.
Of course, they're all flowers. But what kind of flower?
What kind of flower? Is it a mum?
It's not a mum.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I got you. This is a sunflower.
It was the dots. It's because I added the dots.
The seeds. That's sunflower.
This,
That's sunflowers. I'm getting too excited. Wow. Sunflower seeds. So sunflower. Yes.
I told you I wasn't an artist.
But that was good. That was good. It's going to be tough to follow.
You think that can go into a museum or something?
Can people drop in the comments what I should draw? I need it.
Right here. Now it's your turn. I didn't even set the timer.
Oh boy. I don't think we need it.
Yeah, we don't need the timer. So you draw something garden related. It could be a flower, plant, anything. Now, I will tell you this. I'm not very good with plants and stuff. So I don't know if I'll get it. So you might have to make it easy for me.
Okay, I got you.
Pressure raining down on
Oh
me.
gosh, this is a lot of pressure. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go try this.
I was gonna try to sing the Jeopardy theme song.
Yeah, this is the best I.
Let's show the camera.
The
Let's show
best
the
I can
camera
do.
first. What we got?
This is the best I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
That just looks like a tree.
But what kind of tree, Aaron?
A willow tree.
Sure. I
Apple
was-
tree.
Um,
What kind of tree is this?
I was thinking oak.
Oh, that was my next guess.
It's the
I-
only other tree you didn't say that, I know.
that
So
That was my next guess, I tell you.
I believe you.
All right, well,
We're 1 for 1 here.
we're 1 for 1. All right.
This is very fun.
All right, so I'm going to draw something else and see if you can figure it out.
Oh,
Now,
boy.
excuse me, this will not be a tree per se.
Okay.
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 I hope you can guess what this is.
Well, I think you have more skills than you think.
Can we see that? This is what I've drawn. Melina, your best guess. Excuse me.
A moldy avocado.
It's not a moldy avocado.
Okay. A seed.
That's not a seed.
Is this a chicken wing with nails coming out of it?
I'll tell you what. I love to eat. I would know how to draw a chicken wing. No,
That's not a chicken
It's
wing.
like it's clearly a cactus.
A cactus.
It's clearly a cactus.
Okay, let's I don't know what all succulents look like, so I will concur
Your
that
turn.
that's
But I will
yours.
tell you something. I will tell you that in my heritage, my tradition, we like to eat nopales.
Yes.
Nopales and eggs.
What is that?
Nopales is cactus.
It is.
Yes. Obviously without the thorns and stuff, of course. Have you ever had that?
How would you prepare that? Can you while I figure out what to draw? How do you prepare cactus and eggs?
Oh, well, see, that's not one thing I've ever prepared myself personally.
Okay.
But I do know you skin it. You skin the cactus, obviously, with take the thorns off. You take out kind of like you would peel a potato. You kind of take out the outer edge, and the rest I really don't know. But I know I really love to eat it.
Okay.
Yeah, nopales and eggs. It is wood. It's just like an aloe. It's like an aloe. It cuts like aloe vera, which is used for sunburns, which I don't have to worry about in Bristol because it's not that hot.
All right.
All right, let's show the camera first.
The camera.
And I don't even need to worry about this. That's a rose.
I knew, and let me tell you that while roses may not be something that you would expect in like a food garden, you can do a lot with roses. I have recently learned how to make rose water, which you can use for a plethora of things. It's really good for your skin. It obviously smells really good. You could use it to naturally scent anything, candles, a room. But it's also beautiful to put in with your plants if you want to have, roses, rose bush maybe behind some of your plants. If you like gardens and you don't really want to grow fruits and vegetables, you can grow flowers and use them too.
Yeah. And so, with all that said, I do want to show you this. What do you think this is a picture of?
Creative jam art.
Creative Jam Art. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because we're going to have Marlo from Creative Jam Art on our show.
Yes.
And I'm so excited. I went out there to film. For those of you who don't know, Creative Jam Art, it's a fantastic place where it's to me, it's the artistic version of what do you call those rooms where you just destroy everything and you break everything, right? They give you what is it called?
Rage
A rage
rooms?
room. It's like a rage room, but with paint.
Artistic rage room.
An artistic rage room.
Love it.
Yeah, but you could also create stuff and actually make
Yeah. They
paintings
have a
and
lot of cool events I've seen too, and it's
yes.
so kid friendly. I love Creative
And
Gem
I don't want to
Art.
spoil too much about it because we're gonna have Marlo on the show coming up at a later date. But if you're not artistic like me, you could still try to be artistic and stop by Creative Jam Art. And if you need more details about what Creative Jam Art is, what they do, costs, where it's located, stay tuned to the Avenue because we're going to have them on our show soon. So I'm looking so much forward to that. Not only are we going to have Creative Jam Art on the show, we're also going to have, hopefully, we're in the works, the
Okay.
hand to hand, the secondhand store.
Thrift
It's
store.
the thrift store. Yes.
I like that. I hear such great things about them.
Do you know that my whole suit is, including the shirt and the jacket and the pants, are all from hand to hand?
I am so happy to hear that because as somebody who needs suits a lot, I would much rather get them for more affordable
Yeah,
prices.
and you go to different places. I love to shop local. I'm a local
Mhm.
guy. I love Bristol. I love shopping local here in Bristol. And when I went there, I was just like, they have suits.
Yeah.
One, they have suits that fit me. Two,
Mm. Yeah.
you know. So I actually was there earlier today just to check in if they had any more suits.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
So some exciting stuff to happen here on the Avenue. We have more to come. Stay tuned for more information on the dates and who our special guests are going to be. Don't forget the Monterrey Block Party coming up for Cinco de Mayo. That's May the 5th. And thank you to all our viewers. We really appreciate you sticking with us and you following our content, following us on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and also, if you are a viewer or you have watched the show and you don't follow us on Facebook, please do. We really appreciate it. It really does a lot for us if you just give us a quick, friendly follow. And don't forget to tune in to bristoledition.org. It's not the Bristol Edition, it's bristoledition.org to keep up with all things happening Bristol. Aaron Lopez here with Melina Floyd. Have a good night, Bristol. We'll see you next time.